So guys, I'll be showing you my expedition runs. Okay, so uh, a bit of background. I do not have Minotaur. Alright, so I haven't purchased until a point where I'm good for a Minotaur tier. So right now I'm using Ares, Warlock, Pixie, and Cupid for my sniping. I'm sorry. For I recorded about 6 days. 6 days worth of video footage for my for my expedition, and I only got my warlock on the fourth day, I think. So right now I'm only using Pixie, uh, Cupid, um, Ares, and Reaper. Right, Reaper is not such a good sniper because uh, he targets troops also instead of heroes only, like Warlock and Pixie. So it can be tricky when you use him because you need to clear all the troops. Sometimes people like to put their troops within their base, so it's not easy to clear the troops. Okay, you see a lot of people doing that on Guild War Defense. Okay, since the idea of me showing the expedition is that I think it's a game mode that is tend to be forgotten, right? So it's actually a really fun game mode until like people start using the Minotaur strategy. Alright, I personally I don't have a Minotaur, so it takes effort to clear my expedition. Before I level up my Reaper, I didn't even manage to get full clears every day, so it's really frustrating but fun at the same time. So it requires some strategy, not a lot, but you see all of it is done by sniping, almost all of it. Okay, so the idea is to get Reaper, Ares, Cupid, and Pixie on four corners. Okay, so when it get dangerous like this, uh, my finger is already prepared to already pressed on the end battle button. So I'm ready to leave the battle when something bad happens like this. Okay, my Ares actually stepped on a lot of bombs, so I'm prepared to end the battle uh, so that I don't suffer any casualties. Okay, as you guys should be aware of, when heroes dies in Lost Battlefield, okay, they can't revive for the whole day, so you want one hero dying. So here, a Skull Knight was very close to killing my Reaper, but Ares silenced him. Okay, here, you want to target all the fairy dragons, because I'm not dropping Reaper now because I want to stack on the fairy dragons, and once the dragons are cleared, I will put Reaper down. Okay, so now um, Ares is hitting on the dragons, Cupid is helping Ares proc, and Ares and Pixie proc. Okay, so you can just get as much damage out as possible, and as soon as the troops are good, I'll drop Reaper. Okay, now I'll send everybody in before Ares get too close. If Ares gets close, he might pick up arrow, and he dies easily because Ares is actually one of the lowest HP hero. Okay, uh, yeah, he's one of the lowest HP, but one of the hardest hitters. So to balance his stats, okay, you can see a Dredge is coming at me with a micro buff, so I got out there immediately. Okay, I see that his heroes are all double evolved, so I'm a bit hesitant, but I went with it anyway. Okay, so this time I chose Pixie because she has the most range of everybody, so I'm hoping that she doesn't gain aggro. Reaper can be up top to draw aggro out because he has the smallest range. So now all my heroes should be targeting their heroes and everything should be easy. Okay, there's a lot of troop up top, so it's very easy for me. Yeah. So as you can see, my snipers are stacking out the troops. I put a Pumpkin Duke down to hasten out the process. You can see that there are no more enemy remaining, so just drop all my hero in front of their base. Okay, totems at this point shouldn't be able to kill my heroes. So this is my final attempt for the day. So you can see that this is a very easy, relatively easy sniping sniperable base. I mean, because all the four corners are unguarded. Okay, this clover base design is actually very outdated. Okay, it actually started about 2 years ago, so it was really outdated. Okay, so this is my day 2 of my expedition. You see all the crests on my heroes. Basically, all the heroes deployed are on the pad. Sorry, I'm still having a cough. Not able to commentate or pronounce very well, so pardon me for that. Okay, so uh, okay, so the first base was quite easy. Okay, so the four corners strategy. So the Scorner is stacking up my Reaper, so I back out because I don't want to lose Reaper. He's actually my strongest sniper. He's actually on World God, Talon, and Bow and Crest, so he hits like a truck. Okay, so I don't want him dying, obviously. Okay, so Pixie actually killed everybody, so we'll just drop everybody down. Okay, Medusa just wiped his base, so let's go on to the next one. Okay, this is his heroes are all unevolved, so we'll just deploy at the four corners, and this will be a very easy run. Okay, so it will be okay. So finally kill everything. Okay, let's see. Okay, this base is also very easy because all the buildings are unguarded. Okay, by its arrows towers. So what I'm afraid is that my snipers may die. Reaper and Cupid are actually two of my most HP heroes. I back out there because Ares was taking a lot of damage. In fact, Cupid died. Pixie died, so I substituted her out for something else. Okay, I actually put Drake back in since he was the next hero to be deployed. Okay, when Pixie died, he's removed out of the game, so Drake will take Pixie's place. Okay, you can see that I put Reaper down there to tank all the arrow towers. My Reaper is my second best tank after my Cupid. Okay, my Cupid is actually on Stone Skin Crest, so he can tank a lot. Reaper is almost dying here, so I backed out. Okay, it's better to drop flames than losing a hero. I won't want to lose my Reaper because I already have lost my Pixie, so losing two snipers is really bad. As you can see here, Vlad is approaching my Reaper, so I back out. Okay, so I was thinking of how to drop my heroes better. Okay, I put my Ares there because he has the most range. Okay, so hopefully the Vlad will engage my heroes, but they did, so I backed out again. So I'm checking to see what is the weakness of base. So I decided to put Ares somewhat closer to the weaker heroes. Okay, so Vlad proc. So I back out again. This requires some attempts because, as I said, I'm not exactly pay to play. Right, I spend about like $5 a month, not $5, but about $10 a month on packs, bazaar packs. So I won't consider myself free to play, but I'm definitely won't own a Mino anytime soon. Right, so you need to take into account this, and that there isn't a very fast way for me to complete guild wars. I don't have something like Anubis, I don't have something like a Little Nick. Alright, I only have the traditional heroes and healers, so it will take a few attempts for me to clear the base sometimes. Okay, that will be quite normal, and you expect to see more of the failed attempts in my later recordings. Alright, so this makes the game more fun, I guess. If you clear every base within 20 seconds, the first 20 seconds, I guess there isn't any entertainment value in watching them. Okay, so here I set all my snipers at the four corners. So Reaper is actually up top because the buildings there are the highest HP, the gold vault. Okay, so Ares silenced everybody, but I backed out because my Reaper was dying. Okay, I skipped the base because of the double evolved pool. So what I'm afraid of is Stone Skin Golems. So if I can't snipe his Golem, or rather I can't snipe his team, okay, so his Golem can full heal back, so I'll end up losing a lot of heroes. And it's not like in Guild Wars, okay, where you can lose heroes and revive them later. Okay, in Expedition you can't even, yes, you get 10 heroes, but you can't even lose one single hero. In fact, you can lose the hero, but it will be much harder. So that's a challenge. Let's say if I lose my Ares and my Reaper, the day will be much harder since I won't have any snipers. I won't consider Pixie to be a particularly strong sniper. So, oh, here, this is an interesting, because this is an interesting strategy because I'm basically luring his Drake out with my Drake. So I can stack on his Drake with my snipers. So as you can see here, I'm trying to pull his Drake out by moving my Drake just a bit close to the base. His hero base, I mean. As you can see here, he got lured out. So I put all my snipers on him. Okay, see. So all my snipers are stacking on his Drake, and I just spam my whole team. Okay. So you can see very few of his team is left, and I lost Pumpkin Duke. But since this is my second last attempt, that won't really matter, I guess. I substituted Pumpkin Duke for somebody else so that I won't lose any firepower. Okay, so I substituted Pumpkin Duke with Golem. Golem is actually the next guy to deploy, so not much of a loss, I guess. So this is a relatively easy base. All I have to do is drop my snipers. Okay, when everybody gets sniped, I'll drop my tank. So his Drake and Skull Knight is actually holding out a little bit. Right. Okay, so it should be clear in a while. This Skull Knight is double evolved and have around 400,000 HP, I think, from the health bar. So this base is cleared. I will move on to the next day. Okay, so transition soon. Okay, I'll be showing you guys my crest again. So this will be a continuation for yesterday. So every time there's a new day, there will be a new transition. So I'm just going through again. Okay, so let's get on with it. Okay, so this base looks very sniperable, so we'll just drop all the snipers on the four corners since there are a lot of outer buildings. Okay, so since his heroes aren't double evolved, it's very easy to snipe. So we'll just clear the first base. Usually the hero trials, I mean, I'm pretty positive that the hero trials will start from the easiest to the and slowly get up in difficulty. So around the 6th base, you may find that I'll have problem dealing with them. Okay, so this base has a lot of outer buildings, so it's very easy to snipe also. And his heroes, let me see, doesn't seem to be double evolved, so it's very easy for me also. Okay, so I'll just send my whole team in after his team is gone and it's a wipe. Okay, this base has a lot of troops, so it's really easy. So just drop Pumpkin Duke and everybody will start to get a stack. So yeah, it's very easy. Okay, this base also a HBM base, so here be monsters base, I mean. So drop the four corners, snipers at the four corners, and yeah, you have a single evolved Skull Knight there, so it shouldn't be a problem. So now I'll just send everybody team in after Skull Knight has been silenced, so he got killed immediately. Okay, so on to the next one. Okay, a lot of outer buildings, so okay, so that's good. So we just put the snipers on the outer edge. Usually you want to drop Ares at the furthest at the side, rather than close to all the buildings, because you want him to walk a distance. The reason is that he has a long 7 seconds cooldown, so you want him to walk while Cupid buff him, right? So this way he's not hitting the building as much, but he's gaining energy. So the amount of procs he can put out will increase. Okay, so you can see that Skull Knight died under silence, so my team can win easily. So okay, everybody in. Here a lot of troops on the outer edges, so I'll set all my snipers down with Pumpkin Duke. I'll reserve Reaper for later when all the troops are gone. So you can see here Reaper start wiping everybody out once he proc. So you just send the whole team in. Okay, so another base with a lot of troops at the sides. So we will put Ares at the side where there's the most troops, because obviously Ares is the one that will gain a lot of aggro. Sorry about that. Usually you want to put Ares the most troop because you want Ares to proc the most. Okay, so you want stuff to get his stack on, his proc on. Okay, here you can see that there are a lot of outer buildings that is accessible to Ares proc. So Ares can actually hit 4 blocks away. So you can see that the walls are only 3 thick, so you can hit them easily. So this is obviously not a very good base design for Guild Wars. Okay, so not a lot of outer buildings, I would say, a decent amount. So I will just send all the snipers at the 4 corners. You can see his arrow towers are starting to deal damage to my Ares. So we have a Dracax proc here. So my Ares Q is Golem just in time. Okay, my fingers here was actually on the end battle button, so I could get out before Ares dies, but that was not the case. I win the battle, so it's a good day for me. So this is my recording for my I believe it's my let's see, 4th day, I think. Okay, so showing you all my crests. Okay, I got a Warlock on this day, so you will see me using Warlock. So I put him on crests and pets. I can't put him on artifacts because he's unevolved. He's 180 at the moment with his main talent being Berserk 3. Okay, so his attack speed is 1200 and Berserk 3 will drop this to 1000. So he will be hitting normally. Okay, so you can see a lot of, with a 5 sniper setup, the heroes in the middle will start to die faster. Okay, so basically Cupid is buffing up 5 people, so you got more energy on average when you sum of them up. Okay, so here, since Medusa is not in my lineup anymore because I'm using Warlock, so I won't get enough slots to deploy her. So I put my Druid on the the Phoenix pet instead. So basically I want everybody to be on the pet. So here you can see he's gonna revive, so we have to kill him under Calamity. Here we didn't manage to do that, but once Ares hit him, I'll send everybody in and we get a clean wipe. Okay, here there's a lot of buildings on the outer edges, so we'll do the same sniping strategy. Okay, I put Cupid on the Town Hall because I want Cupid to hit to proc the most. Okay, followed by Ares. The order of heroes which I want to proc the most is Cupid, Ares, Warlock, then followed by Grisleeper and Pixie. Okay, Pixie, I'm not too worried about buildings. I'm not too worried about Pixie proc. She's actually doesn't have that much DPS, although she's evolved. She's mainly there for debuffing heroes, so not for killing heroes. Her proc actually removed the negative debuff from 3 allied heroes and reduce buff from 3 enemy heroes. So I think her proc is mainly for buffs and debuffs. Okay, you can see here a lot of buildings on the outer edges, so just drop all my snipers. Okay, I'm waiting for Greenfin to die. Okay, Greenfin is dead. Send everybody in. Okay, so it should be a wipe. Okay, so again a lot of troops on the outside. So Ares, Warlock, Pixie and Cupid. So I don't have to use Pumpkin Duke anymore because I already have my 4th sniper. apart from Reaper, which also targets troops. So when there's troops, I won't put Reaper down until they all have been cleared. Okay, so here we just run through the base. Okay, the fourth base from the top. Okay, this base is a bit tricky. It's a standard Guild Wars base. Alright, so I want Ares on the side and Reaper and Warlock at the end, because Reaper has the least range. Skull Knight is actually hitting my Reaper, so I back out there. Sorry about that. My explanation was a bit weird. Okay, so basically Ares and Warlock has the most range. So you should put them on like the outer buildings, because how to say, basically they have the most range, so they can reach inside more effectively. Okay, you want to stay away from Skull Knights and Greenfiends. They tend to have the most DPS. You want to stack on something like Dreaddrake, which have low DPS. So most of the time you will put Reaper on the opposite side of Skull Knight or Griffin. Okay, so here we will just put it's a standard Clover Guild Wars defense base. So we will deploy all the heroes at 4 corners. You can see here my Ares was sort of dying, but luckily I think it was actually Pixie's proc that killed him just in time under Calamity. So he didn't revive if he could. Okay, so let's see here. This is somewhat like this is somewhat like Clover base, except that it's a bit inverted. Okay, so here we actually lost our Reaper, I think, and we are about to lose our Ares also, so I backed out. Okay, I didn't feel like changing all my heroes all over again, so I continue on with this hero selection. So originally I will do a lot of I forgot what I actually did here. Oh, alright, so I was about to say that I didn't do a lot of quest substitution, but apparently I did. So I believe it's Pixie, Reaper and Ares that died. I'm not too sure about that, but I'm trying to substitute the important quests on my heroes. As you can see here, okay, so we put all the heavy hitters on the crit artifact, and basically we'll drop Dreaddrake down. We'll try to lure Dreaddrake out. Okay, there's a bit of lag actually, so please pardon the lag. Okay, here I decided to use the Ulam and Dreaddrake strategy. Originally I want to lure his Dreaddrake out to put my snipers on him, but now I realize that Dreaddrake is actually on the outer edges, so it's very easy to lure him out. Okay, so I will have a few attempts here, because luring Dreaddrake out takes a bit of finesse. You can't really the main difficulty is that the Ares is right next to the Dreaddrake. Alright, so you typically don't want Ares to come out with Dreaddrake. In fact, you don't want anybody to come out with Dreaddrake except for him himself. So it takes quite a bit of effort to achieve that. Okay, so we'll let him hit for a while on the wall. We'll see what happened. Okay, so Dreaddrake came out by himself, so that's good. Ares didn't follow him, so we'll be able to stack on the Dreaddrake. Harpy Crit is actually there to reduce the damage of Dreaddrake and also increase the DPS on the building. DPS stands for damage per second. So I want them to obviously clear the building as fast as possible. So you can see that my Dread Drake is holding on very well. He's actually not really losing any health. My Harpy Queen and all the heroes stacking on Dread Drake now is actually on Victor Emblem. So Dread Drake is practically having 0 attack power. Also, my Golem provides a 60% damage reduction. My Golem is actually 10 of 10. So my Dread Drake is really receiving no damage. So you can see this run was very smooth. Okay, so I'll try to stack on the Dread Drake over there. So this requires actually a bit of me trying to lure him out. So you can see a lot of failed attempts after. I sped up the failed attempts so that you guys don't have to sit around and watch me go through all those. Yes, you can see here Vlad proc, so we don't want anybody to come out apart from Dread Drake. So we'll keep on trying. This is actually at 1.7 speed, so you guys can watch it at a faster rate. Okay, so the original idea was that I want to test out different heroes and see if their range will affect the result. Okay, you can see here that all of them came out, so that wasn't the ideal. Okay, so this is actually the final attempt, Dread Drake attempt. I actually got the Dread Drake strategy to work. Okay, so it's actually getting Leo out, as you can see here. So I'll put all my other heroes out so that I can get the damage reduction on the Dread Drake. Alright, you can see that Golem starts healing and my Dread Drake is recovering HP at a very fast rate. Okay, so you can see up to this point on is pretty much safe. Okay, so we 100% the base successfully. Okay, so this is our final day. Alright, I'll just go through all the quests as usual. So I'll be doing this for every expedition from this recording on. So just to show you guys if there are any changes in my quest. Okay, so all my heroes again are on a pet. If you are a free-to-play player or someone with no Minotaur, you want to maybe do your expedition with a bit of finesse. So just put everybody on pets. You can randomize the sequence, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so just ensure that the most important pets, which is Pablo and the Mini NG, will keep your snipers up so that you don't have to lose HP very quickly against towers. Okay, as you can see here, I just draw all the troops out and put my snipers on each side. Okay, so the opponent team went down very fast. Okay, so actually the new pet Chickaboom is on Druid, so you can see his rockets flying out. Okay, so here we'll put all the snipers on the 4 corners. Hopefully they can deal enough damage. Okay, so there's a Warlock and Ares and a Cupid or opponent's team. So they are actually very low HP, so they are not good for base defense. So here we managed to take a lot of heroes out, but the main threat is the Dread Drake over there. So I was afraid that it will be able to take out my snipers. I think I backed out here because the Skull Knight was attacking me, so I had a few attempts on this base. Alright, you want the Skull Knight to die under Calamity, so it takes a bit of luck. As you can see here, almost all the heroes are dead. Right, there's only a Beast Tamer left and it died. Okay, so we send everybody in. Okay, so Clover base and a lot of troops on the outside. So we'll put Cupid on the Town Hall side so that he gets more stuff to proc on. Okay, so we'll drop Reaper once all the troops are cleared. Okay, so here we drop Reaper, and Golem is actually hitting on my Ares, so I backed out. Alright, he actually died under Ares proc, and okay, the thing is, when Ares proc killed someone directly, he can revive. Alright, Calamity doesn't apply, but you need people to kill the hero under the red circle, as you can see there. So only then will the effect take place. So something like this, right? Okay, actually we also failed there because it was sniped after the Calamity went off, so but we still managed to destroy the base. Okay, here it's just a very basic base. Okay, it actually has a lot of single evolved hero, unevolved heroes, so it was a walkthrough. Okay, here is a standard box base. I think this is actually a low level account because I think there's a unevolved hero there in the middle and some single evolved heroes, so it was very easy for me to snipe. Okay, so everybody is down. We will send the whole team in. Okay, Immortep Totem. Usually Heartbreaker Totem is the one that I'm most concerned about because it has the most DPS. Heartbreaker, Centaboom, Medusa Totem. Those can really kill my snipers in just one proc. So when my Ares enter a base with a lot of hero bombs and something like a Centaboom Totem, you will just die without any warning. So that gets very frustrating sometimes. Okay, I haven't encountered that for a long while, for a few days now, but that does happen in the past. So when that happens, I don't even know why my Ares just suddenly disappeared off the hero list. Okay, so I have to substitute Ares off with some people, and sometimes because of this I can't get a full clear on the day. So here is just a HBM base, so we just send all the sniper on the side. Here is another HBM base, so and with a lot of troops, so we'll just do the same thing. I put Cupid nearest to a tower because he has 4 stone skin, so he can tank very well. Also I want him to rack up energy on the towers. Okay, so here everybody died. I dropped all my heroes. Okay, here's what I mean. Okay, you can see that Pumpkin Dude almost died there. He actually stepped on a lot of hero bombs, and also I think Immortep Totem activated. I'm not sure what totem that was, but he took quite a lot of damage. Okay, so here a lot of troops on the outside, so a lot of stuff for my sniper to proc on. Okay, so Drake is attacking my snipers, but all the troops are down, so I send my Grizzly Bird in. Okay, here's Centaboom is actually managing my snipers very well. I think it's actually his Centa is on a stone skin crest, or rather a stone, or maybe a stone skin talent, which is really odd. But we managed to clear the base nonetheless. So we lost Pixie in the process because I'm not really sure why it died. Okay, but anyways, this is a Hillbilly Monsters base, so we just send all the snipers on the side. Okay, here the interesting thing is, even with so many things to proc on, I didn't manage to kill all the snipers. All the enemy heroes. So you can see here I was getting a bit worried. We won all the fights on that day, so hopefully I can do the same recording for all of you for this week. For the next week. So this is the end of this week's recording. So bye.